Hello, my little Indoraptors. Eenia here, in person. This is kind of a bit of a different video. This is kind of like an update on why I haven't uploaded in a while. I'm slowly trying to get back into that. So first and foremost, I'm mostly going to be focusing on Clan Gen because the editing of those videos is like extremely easy and such. And, like, the allegiance and all of that, that's just a lot of copying and pasting. So, basically, doesn't take that much work. But, like, Phasmophobia videos, the Jurassic World Evolution videos, even the Wolf Quest videos take, some time to edit. So, the reasoning was, these last few weeks I have not been doing pretty well. Back in January, I had some sores on my legs finally looked at, and I was put on Keflex, which is a antibiotic, a pretty big, serious antibiotic. And I was put on that for a pretty high dosage. And then back in February, I went and saw my eye doctor because I've been having some issues with my right eye socket. For those of you who don't know, I have congenital glaucoma and I had my right eye removed. And the skin around the little, ocular, implant, started to deteriorate. So I was put on the same antibiotic. So I was technically on this antibiotic for like a month and a half, almost 2 months. And then about like a week to 2 weeks or so later, after I had taken my final dose of the antibiotic, my sister had noticed I had become jaundiced, so I had, like, yellow tinting to my skin and sclera. So, the following day after my sister had noticed that, my mom got me to an urgent care. So, we got to an urgent care. They suggested that I go in. So, we went to a small, it's not really like, it's like an ER, but it's kind of more like an urgent care ER. Like, they're a little bit more better equipped than an actual urgent care. So we went there, and we were sitting there. I had an IV put right here, and they were just pumping fluids through me, like saline and such. They drew some blood, and they found out that my bilirubin was at a 9, which is not good. That's really bad. So definitely there's something going on with my liver. So they took me in to do, so they did a CT scan. Everything came back normal. And then they also did a, ultrasound. They found that my liver is inflamed for some odd reason. We still don't have any answers yet. And they also noticed that I have, like, fluid or, like, air, like I'm retaining water or something. But they did do a Doppler on my heart. They found that my heart I have a really strong heart, which, to be expected, I am very active. So I was transferred from there to a hospital, and then we actually had to wait down in the ER because they had given a room number to a different hospital as well as a doctor to a different hospital. So we had to wait down in the ER to basically wait for a room to open up. So a room opened up. I was transferred up to the room. I was actually hooked up to a heart monitor because they noticed that my heart rate was, like, rapid, despite the fact we explained that I'm a high anxiety person, but they still wanted to have the heart monitor. I was not told that I could have refused the heart monitor. I was never told that, but that's fine. So I had a ton of blood work. Like, they basically tested me for almost pretty much everything under the sun. I even had an MRI done. The only thing is the fact that my liver is inflamed. So my mom brought up to the gastroenterologist that, I was on Keflex for almost 2 months, and he kind of paused for a moment and like, that's good to know. So there's a possibility that the antibiotic could have caused this. All of the other blood work came back fine. My sodium was low, but sodium issues and potassium issues do run in the family. My grandma had it really bad. The only blood tests that have not come back yet are the autoimmune. Those have not come back yet. So we're theorizing that it could be autoimmune based, because there are some autoimmune disorders that do specifically attack the liver and such. So I was discharged on Sunday, which is good because I had a procedure on Monday. The eye. But so my mom scheduled a follow-up. So I have a follow-up with my primary next week. To see if, and all of that. We also have to schedule for a follow-up with gastroenterologist and all of that. And if they need more blood work done, there is a LabCorp literally just right across the street from where I live, so I could just walk over and I could get my blood done there. So other than that, my jaundice has gone down. I'm not as yellow as I used to. I'm feeling way better. Very hydrated because of the amount of fluids I had. So we're not fully sure what's going on just yet. We have a few theories. There's a chance that the Keflex could be a cause of my liver issues. It could be an autoimmune. It could be like a combination, because some autoimmune disorders don't show up usually until later in life, and I'm right around that age when some things do tend to show up, like my Red 40 allergy showed up when I was like in my early 20s, so it does make sense. My grandmother had lupus, so autoimmune does run in the family. And that's just on my mom's side. We don't fully know my dad's side's medical history. We don't really keep tabs on that. Because we don't really talk with that side of the family. There's like a select few family members we talk to, and that's about it. But there's also the possibility that, like, because I was taking the Keflex, and because of the fact it could have triggered the autoimmune, we don't know. If it does turn out to be autoimmune, I am going to be put on some, essentially steroids, I think. It's like a type of steroid that helps, I guess, suppress the immune system from attacking the body, or something along those lines. But I would also be put on another medication known as prednisone. And the funny thing is, one of the side effects of prednisone may cause glaucoma. Where we were laughing about that because I already have it, so there we go. So that's what's been going on with there. And then Monday, as I mentioned, I had a procedure. I had to get this fixed. So basically they took like a skin graft and then they, to fix it up. Thankfully, he was able to save the ocular implant because that was like the biggest thing. He did not want to replace it. Because there was a chance that it may have had to be replaced. So I have to keep this patch on until tomorrow, actually. I can take it off tomorrow. I have dissolvable sutures in both here and where they took the skin graft and all of that. So a lot of medical, and I have a lot more appointments in the future. That's why I'm mostly going to be focusing on ClanGen, because like I said, the ClanGen videos are super easy to edit. I basically just take the recording and then just add my outro, and that's it. That's basically the editing. If I have to edit anything out, that's not too difficult, but usually my family's pretty good at keeping it down when I'm recording. I rarely usually have background noise, and I usually record in the early morning anyways, when everyone's either asleep or my sister's at work and such. Another thing too, I will be moving this summer, so yay. If you want more updates and such, I'm more active on Discord, links down in the video description below, because it's just a lot easier to get a hold of me on Discord than it is for you to wait for like an update video and all of that. So yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. I'm doing okay. I'm fine. I'm alive. I'm okay. don't worry, we're getting this dealt with. But I thought I'd inform you guys on what's been going on because of the fact I've kind of went on an impromptu hiatus on uploading, which I know is semi-normal for me, but it's still, I still feel bad. So I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.